What is going on, everybody? Sports Expert here, and we are doing our Week 10 NFL picks. It's been a crazy week in Week 9, so I have some interesting picks here, and what do you guys think about them? My upset of the week last week was Giants over Raiders, and we got that. The Giants won. They beat the Raiders 23-16. I haven't got a ton of upsets of the week so far, but that was one I finally got, so that was good. But before we start, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification video. We do NFL content all the time on this channel. And yeah, I would appreciate you guys hit that subscribe button, that notification bell for picks, ranking videos, waiver wire, fantasy football videos, and stuff like that. Comment what you think about my picks and hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps our video in the algorithm. That would mean the world to me, so I would really appreciate that, guys. As we will get started with our Week 10 NFL picks now, as we will start for Thursday night, as it is the Baltimore Ravens versus the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are at home. They are coming off a 17-9 win at home against the Texans. They're 2-7, and the Ravens are coming off a big comeback win over the Minnesota Vikings. Ravens are a comeback team. It just has to be said. 34-31. And the Vikings, they lost that game because of coaching for sure. I have the Dolphins winning this game in an upset at home. I think they're motivated to win this game. I think the team that's going to be most motivated will win this game. I think John Harbaugh can get the Ravens to be very motivated each game, but I think the Dolphins will have a chip on their shoulder here and win a game under Brian Flores, and Brian Flores is going to want to save his job, so we'll see what happens, but I think the Dolphins will play some good defense like they did today, and they stopped the running quarterback in Tyrod, and with Lamar not playing his greatest football, I think they can stop him as well. They already have basically a game plan set up for that, and the Dolphins, their offense looks streaky at times, but they have the speed to get past the Ravens corners. And, they have Will Fuller when healthy. He's good. You have Mike Gesicki, who's a very athletic freak when it comes to tight end. So if I'm the Dolphins, I would just use those guys, run down the field. Whoever's playing quarterback, Brissett or Tagovailoa, I would hope Tua plays in this one, but maybe they kept him out just to be cautious for Thursday night, so I could see Tua playing in this game. That would be huge. So yeah, give me the Dolphins in this one in an upset 26-23. The Atlanta Falcons at the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are coming off an embarrassing loss at home. What happened there? 30-14 at home against Denver. And the Falcons are coming off a big comeback win over the New Orleans Saints. They were up, then they choked it, then they came back. Crazy throw to Cordero Patterson at the end there by Matt Ryan. I'm going to say the Cowboys bounce back and win this one at home by 3. The Falcons' pass defense is somewhat surprisingly good, and, I think the Cowboys will struggle with that. Dak's still trying to recover from that calf injury, but I think the Cowboys will find a way to win this one. They'll come back, they'll use the running game with Zeke and Pollard. I think that's what's going to help them, and if I'm the Cowboys, I think you just try to do your best and go with your strengths here. So give me the Cowboys 19-16. New Orleans Saints at the Tennessee Titans. The Saints are coming off that heartbreaking loss versus the Atlanta Falcons, and the Titans play tonight, Sunday night. So give me the Saints in this one on the road. I think the Saints defense will be the key point in this game, as the Titans do not have Derrick Henry. They're just one-dimensional there, as they have to pass. And, the Saints can really stop the pass very well. I don't care if it's a road or home game. I think this is going to be one of those games where it's 50-50, and I'm going to take the Saints in this one. I'm going to take my chances with them. If the Saints receivers don't drop the balls like crazy earlier in the game versus Atlanta, they destroy Atlanta probably. So if the Saints can just clean that up, they should be able to win this game easy. Simeon actually played a really good game. His receivers didn't help him at all. So give me the Saints in this one, 21-17. The Titans, they're a solid team still, but at the same time, I just don't think they have enough to win this one. And, I think it's going to be tough to win their next couple games, but we'll see. The Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. How about the Jaguars today? 9-6 at home over the Buffalo Bills. I don't think anyone expected that at all. Josh Allen played horrible football today. And the Colts, they're playing great football. Their running game is something else with Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines really stepping up. I'm going to take the Colts at home in this one. I don't think there should be much issue there, as their running game is absolutely ridiculous. The Jaguars, Urban Meyer had a nice game plan set up. It was a very well-coached game by the Jacksonville Jaguars, So the Colts, I think they'll be able to win this one on the ground, even though they were able to stop the run very well. Who had a big game today for the Jaguars? I said this morning. I was like, the Jaguars might need a pass rusher. They can't do anything without a pass rusher. Caleb Von Chason hasn't showed much. Josh Allen was made the Pro Bowl a couple seasons ago, but at the same time, he's been inconsistent. Guess who showed up and had a big game today and won the game for the Jacksonville Jaguars? Josh Allen. Give props to him. What a game he had. He had an interception, a couple of sacks. He absolutely tormented Josh Allen in that Bills offensive line. Give props to Josh Allen and Dwayne Smoot. Dwayne Smoot, one of the most underrated defensive linemen in all of football, does it. Just give him, some linebacking help. Just get more talent. If this team can get more talent around those two on the defensive line, the Jags could be interesting. But give me the Colts in this one. I think they're going to find a way to win it. Their offensive line knows what they're doing. They're consistent, and I think Wentz will do enough. The Cleveland Browns at the New England Patriots. The Browns are coming off a huge 41-16 win against the Cincinnati Bengals. Crazy game that was. Baker Mayfield is better without Odell Beckham Jr. And the Patriots, they're coming off a big blowout win over the Patriots on the road, 24-6. They're looking good. Give me the Browns on this one on the road. The momentum with the Browns it's crazy. I think they're showing a lot of momentum here. Without OBJ, I think they have a chip on their shoulder, not just today, but the rest of the season. The Patriots, they're playing good football, but I think at some point they're going to have to fall again, and Belichick's going to have to face reality this team maybe isn't the greatest ever. But, give me the Browns in this one because of that 24-22. I think Mac Jones might have a decent game, but I think the Browns' defensive line is just going to frustrate the heck out of him. And that secondary, which stepped up a ton today, Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome, that's a great duo. They stepped up today, and, I think the Browns are going to do enough to win this game. I think if there's one team that's going to keep it going, maybe get a game winner here, I think the Browns will be that team. The Buffalo Bills to the New York Jets. The Bills are coming off a heartbreaking loss versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, where Josh Allen was just horrible today. And the New York Jets, how about Baker Mayfield playing better than Josh Allen? What do you think about that? But the New York Jets, they're coming off that big loss against the Colts. Mike White got injured. We'll see if Mike White is ready for this game. But, if he isn't, Josh Johnson will come in. He played okay, though. But, maybe Zach Wilson's the worst quarterback on the roster. I don't know. But the Bills, give me the Bills in this one. I don't think they're going to lose to a bad team again 2 weeks in a row. I think the Bills somehow find a way to win this one. Josh Allen will bounce back. Josh Allen's a great bounce-back quarterback. He'll throw for 4 touchdowns or something like that and no picks, 350-plus yards. I think the Jets might score a lot of points in garbage time. That's why I think I have it close here, 34-27. But at the same time, I think the Bills will be able to win this one in MetLife, even though MetLife might be rocking that day. So we'll see. The Detroit Lions at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I have a feeling this could be an interesting trap game, especially if the Steelers win tomorrow at home against the Bears. But I think the Lions will fall short in this one and fall to 0-9. Oh, it really stinks for them, but they could win this game. Their defensive line isn't bad, and that's what really is holding back the Steelers, facing decent defensive lines. They actually were able to beat the Browns' defensive line, so maybe they're taking a step in the right direction. They play the Bears tomorrow, but they don't have Khalil Mack, so we'll see what happens. But give me the Steelers in this one, 18-13. There's not going to be a ton of offense in this game, but I think the Steelers will put up enough offense. I think Big Ben will make the throws he needs to. I think he'd outplay Jared Goff at this point, even though I was saying Big Ben might be the worst starting quarterback in football. I said that a few weeks ago. Nah, I think he's better than Jared Goff, and I think the better quarterback wins this game. If you have a better quarterback, you're winning this game, and I think Ben Roethlisberger is that guy. And better coaching. Even though Dan Campbell isn't a horrible coach, I think Mike Tomlin will outcoach him somehow. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Washington football team. The Bucs are coming off a loss against the Saints. They're on a bye week, and Washington, they are, I believe, on a bye week as well. So give me the Bucs in this one on the road. I think the Bucs are going to easily bounce back. Tom Brady will play well. Antonio Brown's expected to be back AB. Washington doesn't have an identity on offense or anything. I can't see them winning this game. I think it's going to be a rough rest of the season for Washington. Ron Rivera's going to have to answer some questions. He won't get fired or anything. It's just they're probably going to have to change offensive coordinators, get a new quarterback or something like that. Washington has some decision-making to do. The Carolina Panthers at the Arizona Cardinals. The Panthers look bad again, 24-6, 3 interceptions, including an 88-yard pick six to J.C. Jackson. Yeah, I don't know what to say about the Panthers. They're just not a very good football team. Matt Rule could very well leave for college football again. Maybe an LSU or USC job. I don't know. And the Cardinals, they're destroying the 49ers. 49ers, they don't even have McCoy, Murray, or Hopkins. Give me the Cardinals in this one. No doubt about it. 20-9 at home. It'll be closer than people think, but I think the Cardinals won't play too tough. I think they'll just try to look over some opponents for the next few games. Sometimes that screws teams over, but I think the Cardinals are a good enough team to win this game when they do that. Sam Darnold just is not good. The Minnesota Vikings at the Los Angeles Chargers. I have some upsets, but this is definitely a candidate for upset of the week. The Minnesota Vikings going to Los Angeles, even though the Chargers aren't playing their greatest football. Give me the Vikings in this one on the road, 31-25. I think the Vikings are going to show some people that they actually can win close games. They're going to come back. They can do what people are saying, like Mike Zimmer is going to try to prove other people wrong. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think the Vikings can do that, even though Mike Zimmer is an abysmal coach. But the Chargers, I think we kind of overhyped them, and now they're kind of falling into that category where they're just feeling the hype, and they're like, I think they got to us, So I think the Vikings will win this game. I think the experience on the coaching staff and the experience on the Vikings roster will win them this game, even though it is a road game for them. I think they're going to end up winning this one weirdly. The Philadelphia Eagles at the Denver Broncos. The Broncos are coming off an insanely amazing win over the Dallas Cowboys 30-14. And I don't know if it was 30-14 or 30-16, I don't know, but Eagles were tied 10-7 at half against the Chargers. And yeah, give me the Broncos in this one at home. This is an interesting one. A lot of people might take the Eagles. I'm going to take Denver in this one. I think Denver finds a way to win it here. I think Teddy Bridgewater is going to do enough. Teddy, 2 gloves. Maybe he's got some confidence now. I think they're going to pound the rock on Philly, even though Philly has a solid defensive line. I think they find a way to actually surprisingly run the football well with Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams. I think the Broncos will get at Jalen Hurts, and even if they don't, I think that secondary is going to frustrate him. And yeah, I think Jalen Hurts is going to have one of those weird games where he's just absolutely horrible. And, the run game, Jordan Howard will look good. Maybe they get some out of that. I feel like Jalen Hurts will be okay, but he won't be great. The Seattle Seahawks at the Green Bay Packers. Russell Wilson could be back for this game, but it's not a guarantee. The Packers, Aaron Rodgers will probably be back for this game. The Packers are at home, and yeah, they're struggling on special teams right now versus the Chiefs. And the Seahawks, they are on a bye. So give me the Packers in this one at home, 32-22. I see the Packers coming back and winning this one. Aaron Rodgers will come back strong and win. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. I think, I just don't see the Packers losing this game. I think this is a game at Lambeau Field they're going to take and, steal from the Seahawks. The Seahawks are going to be in shambles in this one. I think their defense is just really bad. And, the Packers are going to be able to run all over their defense, pass all over their defense. I don't see much of an answer for the Seahawks. This could be one of those games where the Seahawks just score garbage time points, but it's really a blowout. But, we'll see. Sunday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Chiefs are leading the Packers right now, and the Raiders, they are coming off a horrible loss at home against the Giants. The Raiders might have that mindset that they might have to bounce back. They just signed Deshaun Jackson. That's interesting, but at the same time, I'm going to say the Chiefs, they're going to shock some people. Like, their defense is going to come out and play a good game, and I think the Chiefs might come back. Maybe they're back. We'll see. I think the Chiefs win this one by double digits. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be lights out. I think guys like Hardman and Hill have to stay more consistent. Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman, Byron Pringle, guys like that. But I think I'm confident in that. And the Raiders, they're weird on defense. They can cover. Sometimes they can't. They really struggled on third down versus the Giants, and you're not going to get any better on third down versus the Chiefs. So give me the Chiefs in this one, 30-20 on the road. Monday Night Football, the Rams at the 49ers. 49ers getting blown out at home against Colt McCoy. Come on. Get in the Rams. They play tonight. Von Miller will probably play in this game, though. Maybe not tonight, but this game. Yeah, give me the Rams. No question about it. 43-17. 49ers at home don't really care. They don't have much receiving. Deebo Samuel's playing hurt. Jimmy G just not very good at his job, which is playing quarterback, so give me the Rams in this one, 43-17. It's weird. There's not really a game where you can pick upset just due to the fact that a lot of these are 50-50 matchups, it seems. But, this one isn't. The Rams are going to win this one easy on the road, 43-17. Stafford is going to destroy that team. That defense is going to destroy. Watch Aaron Donald have like 4 or 5 sacks. Those are my picks for Week 10, everybody. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification video. Like the video. Comment what you think. Liking the video and commenting helps in the algorithm. It would mean the world to me, so I appreciate everyone being here. Sports Expert here. I'm out, guys.